Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, when Raila Odinga referred to William Ruto as Zakayo, some people saw it as a joke. Others tweeted it as a comedy. But indeed, if you check on the Financial Bill 2023-2024 that is going to be presented before the National Assembly, it will confirm that Raila was right. Indeed, we have the living and the breathing Zakayo of our times. William Ruto is prepared very well to squeeze Kenyans. He wants to milk you dry. If you check on the thing that he wants to tax, areas where he's increasing taxes, then I can confirm to you that Zakayo is finally visiting the hustler. The SMEs, wale watu wa huko chini, watu walikuwa waitwa mama mboga, down to earth, mtu ya mkokoteni, the milk vendor, fruit vendor, vegetable. Sasa Raila Ruto amewafikia huko chini. You talk about those who have been running saloon. Saloon has been a backbone of income for some many people in this country. Even men are in that business. Today they want to tax the saloon very high. We had analyzed all this one in the morning, and today Raila Odinga and Azimio la Umoja leaders have finally issued a press briefing in response to that bill. And in Raila Odinga's response, he is very clear that he's going to advise the Azimio la Umoja members of parliament not to vote in favor of that bill. They have to vote against it. And he's also asking for the Kenya Kwanza side, if we have those of goodwill, to make sure they are voting with those people who are standing with the Kenyans. So it's either you are standing with the Kenyans, wale watu tumeitwa hustler, or you are standing with tormentors, Zakayo of our times. So the members of parliament will make a decision, where are they going to go. I know Azimio will take the instructions from Raila Odinga, but Ruto is always determined to buy members of parliament. So he always have artificial numbers, manufactured ones, to serve his interest when he has a bill to pass. So let it go on the record. Even if they will lose, they have to make sure they are voting against it, so that they will be seen as people who never associated with those who wanted to torment Kenyans. And there are serious questions Raila Odinga is asking here. That why is it that you are overtaxing Kenyans when you are employing 50 chief administrative secretaries? How is it possible when you are running training meetings outside the country, you are flying out every time, when you can do in the boardroom meetings in your offices? He's asking serious question. Why is it that a member of parliament, not a member of parliament, a CS or a PS can go further to take a job that is going to cost 20 million to go and deliver 1 million worth food to the needy people? You spend 20 on logistic, but the item you want to deliver is worth 1 million. That is reckless spending. And that is what William Ruto's advisor, David Ndii, was talking about, that the government is overspending. There is a lot of spillage. Raila is asking a question. How come a PS can spend 10 million on a chopper to deliver 200,000 shillings for a fundraise? Ruto amemtuma peleka mchango mahali. Unapanda chopper, ikifika huko kumaliza mkutano yote, umespend 10 million and you are delivering 200,000. Look at that. The PR exercise in this country is huge. It has confirmed that this government is not poor. They have a lot of money. If they use it nicely, then they cannot overtax Kenyans. But because they have appetite to abuse, misuse money, then they are ready to overtax you and me. Raila is against, Azimio is against that bill, and they are calling every member of parliament of goodwill those who want to stand with Kenyans to vote against it. I don't know your views, but I want to leave here with the statement from Raila Odinga in his response to that. Watch, comment, subscribe, and see you in our next video.
Now Kenya Kwanza is going after their earnings. We disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans cannot be taxed to the bone just because of Kenya Kwanza's internal weaknesses. Rather than increase taxes, the regime must undertake the following. 1. An immediate stoppage of non-essential government expenditures, including the appointment of chief administrative officers. 2. Reduction in size of government, excess cabinet secretaries, principal secretaries, directorates, advisors, aides, departments, and castes are gobbling up finances for the no good value for money. 3. Abolish money being spent on political operations that are disguised as relief food distribution or fundraisers. It makes no sense at all for a Kenya Kwanza operative to spend 20 million shillings on a chopper to distribute 1 million worth of food. It makes no sense for a principal secretary to spend 10 million shillings on a chopper to deliver 200,000 shillings at a fundraiser. This madness must stop in the interest of austerity. 4. Domestic and international travel, conferences, workshops, and training must be reduced, and they should be held in the offices. Those who are working in Nairobi should hold their meetings in Nairobi, including members of parliament. Parliament has got enough offices, a facility for members, committees to meet. There's no need to transport members of parliament to go and meet in Mombasa. The same thing applies to members of the county assembly. 5. Freeze ministerial out-of-station allowances, ministerial house allowances, and domestic allowances for cabinet and principal secretaries. 6. End corruption and theft of public funds. Kenyans can't and won't tighten their belts any further. They have had enough. Their next available course of action is to force Kenya Kwanza to tighten its belt or force it out. End of the statement. Thank you.
All right, my name is Emmanuel Toff from Kate.
Say that again.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Toff from KTN News. Number one, Kenya Kwanza commands a sizable majority in both houses. How are you going to oppose this bill when it comes to the House? Number two, you suspended demonstrations to give way for negotiations and talks, and also giving a chance for an honest discussion. Is this honest from Kenya Kwanza that they are increasing taxes, and are you reconsidering going back to the streets for this?
One is, you're right, you said Kenya Kwanza has an artificial majority in parliament. Because as you know, when Kenyans voted, Azimio had a majority in both houses. However, Kenya Kwanza has proceeded to buy members of parliament without following the laid down procedures and the law to cross over to their side. The requirement is that if a member moves from the coalition or political party in which he was elected, that members are required to resign his position in Parliament and seek a re-election through a by-election into the new outfit in which he has moved. This has not happened. And you've seen members of, for example, Jubilee, who are an Azimio coalition, go on the other side. UDM was the first one to go. And now there's COOP, which is saying to have gone the other side. This is what we are talking about, corruption. Corruption in a political process, which is there. They are enjoying artificial majority in Parliament. But we say that our members, those who are with the Azimio and who have got conscience, will oppose these proposals. We will oppose the proposals, and we hope that the genuine Kenya Kwanza members, who also have got the interests of ordinary Kenyans at heart, some who still feel about the hustler which they used, will see the fallacy of trying to introduce these measures here and how these measures are going to hurt ordinary common man whom they say they are going to assist through a bottom-up